Wake up, Malaysians! It's another beautiful day in Erinn. The fashion show starting in Maine this week, and the competition is fierce, with a whopping lineup of 3 contestants. These fashionistas are ready to duke it out on the runway. Cop a seat while you can and see who's to become the next face of Erinn.
Are you tired of regular, boring mounts? Got a need for speed? Well, so do we. Come on down to Mabinogi's 100% legit and in no way stolen, legally acquired discount used car emporium. We have deals on 4 wheels, baby. Come down to the lot and see what we've got. What are you waiting for? A moon gate? When was the last time you logged in again? We've got every type of car you could ever imagine at prices you wouldn't believe. Just listen to these testimonials.
I am so happy with this thing. It is 0 emissions, and it takes nothing to run it, and it was such a steal. Literally, I think it might have been stolen.
I tell you, this is the best car I get since 2 weeks ago, man. It runs really nice. It gets me from point A to point B. I can't believe I actually got it for so cheap. I wonder how they get their cars inside inventory.
Hey, this isn't even a car. This is an alpaca, you stupid fardarig. Hi, I'm Mabinerd, owner of Mabinerd's 100% legit and in no way stolen legally acquired discount used car emporium. And I want to see ya in a sweet ride.
It's like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour. Like, oh my god.
Hey everyone, this is the Erinn Radio Hour podcast. My name is Huggleton, and I'm here with Muffin Hat.
Hey everybody, thank you for having me on. This is a great podcast. Big fan.
Thank you. So Muffin Hat, is that like your like birth name, or I guess not birth name, but like original server name, or did you change it whenever you did the big migration?
So actually, fun fact, Muffin Hat is actually my legal government name. It just sounds so stupid that it works as actual like in-game name. But yeah, like my mom named me Muffin Hat at birth because, well, she never really explained why exactly. I'm sure it had to do with muffins and hats. I don't know.
Now, is that just like one name? Do you have a last name, or is it just Muffin, last name Hat, or is it just Muffin Hat with no last name?
It's actually, so my last name's actually just an underscore. We're the underscore family. Like, it is no real like name. It's just like an underscore Muffin Hat.
Great.
So, something funny?
No, that's a great name. So basically, you just walk around doxing yourself everywhere you go in Erinn, dude. So,
I mean,
right?
That's one way to put it, I suppose. I mean, yeah.
Okay, but so great. Well, my name is not Huggleton, right? But I wish it was. You know, sounds very cuddly.
That's a cool name.
So I've been in Erinn. Met now. Great. Physics, great personality, great physics. I still have her bread in my inventory. Haven't touched it at all. It's like a precious gift.
So still bread.
Still bread. You know, it's hard as a rock. You can use it as a weapon. Beat bears over the head with it. Anyway, she was great. Got me on my way. So I've been in Erinn for about 2 full days. Let me tell you, things are different than everyday life there. How do you deal with I guess how I can say it, from the long walk from, how do you say it? Tirchonell? Tirchonell. Okay, great. Let me just write that down. It's called Tirchonell. That long walk from Tirchonell to Dunbarton.
Yeah, that's close enough. Dumbarton.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So from Tirchonell to Dumbarton, how do you deal with that? I mean, I see every time I'm walking, I see people carrying carts around, being on horses. There's an elephant I saw one day. People are just going there, and I try to like wave them down to give me a ride, and almost no one says anything. They just keep going on the way. I've seen muggings, people getting mugged every day. So it's like, how do you keep yourself? No, how do you find the comfort in being able to walk from one end to the other without being mugged, without your legs exploding? How do you do that?
I'll tell you, it's pretty dangerous out there between Tyr and Dumbarton. But honestly, the safe bet is usually just to use your traveler's guide or the moon gate and just go there.
Hey, sorry, what? Traveler?
Yeah. You got this book in your inventory, right? And it's really baked in there, and you can go wherever you want for a little bit of gold. But hey, you're new to Erinn, so it's actually going to be free for you to just teleport wherever you want. You don't even have to use moon gates. Like back in my day, we had to not only use the moon gate, but the moon gate, get this, it only really opened up at night, and it went to a random unspecified location. Like you couldn't really predict where it would go on certain days. You just kind of had to get lucky. Am I misremembering? Is that how that worked? Probably. I mean, who's here to correct me, right? Anyways.
Well, we'll have an expert look that up. I have my assistant. He can do some digging. But while we're talking about that, so you're saying there's a book like with pages and a cover to cover that lets you teleport to towns without having to walk or use a mount or anything else?
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to use a mount, walk, nothing.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Pay to win, right? Like you can just pay to go.
Apparently
where
not,
you want to
because
go.
Apparently I don't need to pay. You just told me
it's free for you.
I don't need to pay.
Yeah, it's free.
I can just go.
It's completely free.
You're saying I can go from Churchill to Dumbarton without having to pay a single dollar.
And why stop there?
What do you mean? Why stop there?
You might as well why stop there? You could go all the way to Bangor.
Bangor?
Or to Emain.
What's Bangor?
Bangor is the mining town in Erinn. It's the go-to spot to get your smithing done, right? Like the rookies will tell you to go to a certain blacksmith named Fergus, but that's a bad idea.
Oh, dude, I've met Fergus. That guy. Hang on, bleep
Dude
that
sucks.
out. Bleep that out. That guy.
Got you. Actually, honestly, that guy sucks.
Dude broke my beam sword that a nice fella gave to me. He broke it in half. I don't even know how you break it. It's a beam. It's plasma energy. He broke it in half. Don't have any beam swords anymore. It's gone.
Takes skill. He has a talent for breaking things.
I was furious. Anyway.
I don't blame you.
So Bangor. Okay. Bangor. Gotta check it out next time. Got it. So, and you're saying these moon gates, because that's what I've seen moon gates, right? I've seen them around when I'm going there. I always thought they were just black voids into nothing, and then they would teleport me to, I don't know, some people's house. I don't know. So you're saying they only used to be lit up at night?
Yes, only at night.
I guess that makes sense. They're called moon gates, right?
Yeah, the gate is powered by the moon, which, fun fact, I think we have 2 of them in Erinn.
Is that what it is?
2 moons.
It's the second moon?
Yeah. It's the second moon. We have 2 moons.
I thought it was just like, I thought we just had a lot of eclipses all the time, so that's why I always saw a blue and a red one.
Yeah. Aweka and Ledeka. I mean, I could be getting my facts wrong. Well, who's going to correct me, right? No one watching this broadcast, right?
Okay. Well, one less. Okay, let's take a break right there.
Is this the Erinn Radio Hour? Oh my God!
Greetings, friends and fellow Malaysians. It is I, Big Parma of the Erinn server, and today I'd like to announce that I'm running for president of Dumbarton. Now I know what you're thinking. Big Parma, Dumbarton is a kingdom, and as such does not have a president. Well, you're wrong. The year is 2023, and it's time for a big change. And with your votes, I can make them happen. Now, as you know, Mega Rock Gaming, my opponent, is also running for president of Dumbarton. But I'm here to inform you that a vote for Mega Rock is a bad idea. He routinely shoots small animals just for fun, is single-handedly responsible for the sweeping amount of deforestation that is leaving a sizable portion of the animal population homeless in Erinn. While top of that, he's been known to accept bribes, and possibly worst of all, is seemingly responsible for the entire downfall of Bangor in a different timeline. Waiting in line to get in, Frank? Boy, golly, I could go for a real nice burger right now. I don't know how to break it to you, Jim, but this place hasn't been open since, like, the delegation event. I don't think anybody could afford to run a small business in this economy, not since that Megarod guy was president. Yeah, that Megarod guy really messed things up. Is that him right there? Huh? What are you talking about? Look! You say that's him right there. He's right behind us. Behind us? Yes, right there. That's him. Boy, I oughta. We haven't eaten in years because of you. Hungry. Break his knees. Break his knees. Yeah, break his knees. How do we prove this? A lot of research. A lot. But if you vote for me, I'll get right to work on solving the real issues, such as the rising rates of vehicular manslaughter. And Erinn, vote for me, Big Pharma. I'm your guy. My name's Big Pharma and I'm running for president. Better tell my competitors my election is evident. I ain't stopping, steady stomping on the competition. I outclass them so bad, you said to sign a petition. Yo, it's my mission to cleanse these streets. You're looking AFK, I knocked you out of your seat. Nobody bodying me like my smile, I'm unbreakable. A heavy stander of my city, yeah, I'm irreplaceable. Parma, shine, cheese.
Are you tired of creating food waste every night? Want to know what a real meal tastes like? My name is Shenna, and I am the waitress at the Iman Maka's 5-star lakeside restaurant, Loch Ness. This fine establishment is owned by the spectacular chef with 40 years of experience, Gordon Ramsay. Oh, for the love of Gordon! The Burger Girl is back! Shoo! Get out of! Visit Iman Maka today and discover what it means to eat like royalty. Disclaimer, we no longer feature burgers on the menu. Anyone with a burger hat will be denied and banned at entry.
Is this the Erinn Radio Hour? Oh my god!
Hello, and welcome back to World Bugle. No dead bees here because we got all the buzz in Erinn. This just in. Big Parma wins the election in Dunbarton by a landslide, making him the first giant and person in general to be the president of Dunbarton. Today, he made an appearance in the town square to address the people.
People of Dunbarton, rejoice, for I, Big Parma, am your new president. It was a hard-fought campaign, but now you all can look forward to the best 4 years Dunbarton has ever seen. Any questions?
Mr. President,
yes.
A question, if you will.
Right.
How did you manage to win a democratic election in what is presumably a monarchy?
I'll be taking no further questions at this time. Thank you for coming out, everybody, and thank you for electing me as your president. I'm Big Parma.
This landslide victory is especially impressive considering his only opponent, Megarock, abruptly quit playing Mabinogi after President Parma released a diss track about him. It's also worth noting that the Ulit Kingdom does not officially recognize this election as valid, but nonetheless congratulated Parma on his victory in a personal letter. That's all the buzz for now, listeners. Shout into the void with World Bugle.
Ulad's greatest hits. Erinn Radio Hour.
You can look at his eyes until he sing. Yeah, you can look at his eyes. It ain't no game. Yeah, I can tell that he know a little something. Ain't nobody been out for with Duncan. He never made no assumptions. Already know. Better listen, cause Duncan don't follow no leader. Duncan the teacher. Duncan the teacher. Duncan don't follow no leader. Yeah, Duncan the teacher. Duncan didn't sit in no bleacher. Duncan, he played in the game. Duncan, he just like the teacher. Duncan don't fuck with no lane. Duncan, he know about the game. Duncan, he know a little bit. Duncan, he know a few things. Duncan might teach you some things. Duncan, he from a little village. When he talking, I bet you gon' feel it. I can look right in his eyes. I can tell that he did a little killing. That ain't none of my business. I'ma get back to business. Man, I think he about 60. Duncan be swinging that sword. He do not need a glizzy. He do not need a Glock. No, he do not need a Glock. Got a weird cat. Know he stay at the spot, like he calling the shots. Shout out Duncan, he put you on game. Shout out Duncan, he put you on game. He a OG in the game. He a OG in the game. You can look at his eyes until he sing. Yeah, you can look at his eyes. It ain't no game. Yeah, I can tell that he know a little something. Ain't nobody been out for with Duncan. He never made no assumptions. He never made no assumptions. Already know. Better listen, cause Duncan don't follow no leader. Duncan the teacher. Duncan the teacher. Duncan don't follow no leader. Duncan the teacher.
Is this the Erinn Radio Hour? Oh my god!
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope lay, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Oh, how on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
This is like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour.
What's happening, everybody? You're listening to the Erinn Radio Hour, and might I say, it is a beautiful sunny day in Woolad. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Anyways, I'm kicking it right now in the studio in Imane, Maka. Big shout out to our sponsor, the Bean Rua. If you want to have drinks, a party, a really good time, then line up, buy your tickets, and get in that door. The Bean Rua is running a special right now. If it is your birthday, then it is your day to get down there. Only don't go during the day, go at night, or you won't get in and you'll be standing outside and looking really awkward. With that being said, everybody, it's time for a little segment I like to call... Wow, now that's disrespectful. Alright, I'm gonna be real. We've all seen it happen at least once, right? An act so blatantly disrespectful that when you see it happen, all you can say is, wow, that was disrespectful. Imagine you're in Dumbarton, right? Minding your own business when you see two players cross paths. Now either they engage in PvP or they both have EVG enabled and are on opposing teams. Now, when this fight occurs, there's no words exchanged. One player gets absolutely obliterated, one shot, wiped off the map, just completely wasted. Before they have time to scoop their body off the ground, the other player, without saying a word, not a GG, not a good game, not a haha, not a face, not a nothing, just gets up and rides off. They go on about their business. The opposing player that got beat up stands up and awkwardly shuffles off into the shadows. How many times have you seen this happen? Because I'll tell you what, I've seen it happen dozens of times, and every time I see it, I find myself saying, wow, that was disrespectful. I feel bad for laughing, but it's just kind of funny. Like, it's the fact that no words are exchanged at all that makes it funny to me. Am I weird? Have you ever seen something happen that was just completely and utterly disrespectful, but only Mabinogi players would understand? Call in. Let me know. Thanks for listening.
Erinn Radio Hour. Wait, we have effects for that.
Hello and welcome back to World Bugle. No dead bees here because we have all the buzz in Erinn. Fresh off the heels of his landslide victory in the Dunbarton presidential election, President Parma is faced with his first controversy while in office. After the recent UFO crash landing, moondust has become widespread in the walls of Dunbarton. Concerned citizens are wondering if the newly elected president has any plans at all to address this issue.
For the record, I'd like to state that these allegations are false, frivolous, and above all, baseless. I did not, nor have I ever, had an affair with a bannerist. Mr. President, I don't believe anyone's made those allegations. That's news to me. We're here about the moon dust issue. Really? Yeah. I'll be taking no further questions at this time. Thank you everyone for coming out. I'm Big Parma.
Having only been president for a day now, how he approaches this issue will truly decide if the people made the right choice electing him. That's all we have for now, and as always, shout into the void with World Bugle.
Erinn Radio Hour.
And we're back here with Muffin Hat, who just taught me about the great book that just lets me travel anywhere for free, apparently. Speaking of books, we are sponsored by Area, the bookstore from Dunbarton. Stop by and get all sorts of different types of read, from scary stories to novels to textbooks. She's got anything you want to read. Thanks a lot for sponsoring this podcast. Now, I wanted to ask you something.
Hit me.
Muffin Hat.
But don't actually hit me. I'm really fragile. I'm kidding. I'm a pro.
Don't worry. I'm like level 20 or something. I don't think you'll feel anything. Anyway, what is the deal with those people standing in Dunbarton? They just have this blank look in their face. You walk up to them, you wave your hand around their face. They don't do anything. They're just like statues. What's up with that? They freak me out. Every time I try to ask them for, a little bit of a little help or anything like that, they're just standing there. I mean, they look fabulous, right? They have all this gear, all this, they almost look like peacocks just standing there. They're beautiful looking people, but they don't do anything.
Well, you see, you've discovered the in-game players of Mabinogi. So in the world of Erinn, once you've achieved all there is to achieve, you get into the real nitty gritty, the real end game. That's called fashion. You see, like, you really want to dress to impress, but at the same time, you can't really fight with looks, right? So you're fighting a different battle. You defeated bosses, you defeated demons, you won the war. Now you're winning the war of the streets of Dumbarton. So they're really just admiring their characters. They're actually not just standing idle. They're there. They're just staring at their characters. There's a high level of narcissism in the world of Erinn. Like, I feel like you almost have to be to participate in high fashion, right? Like, if you're not taking like 20 selfies of your fit and posting it to social media, right? Are you really playing the game the right way? I don't know.
So you're telling me they're just standing there looking pretty,
yes,
for each other.
They're just looking pretty.
Doesn't that get boring?
That's the best part of the game. This is what you pay for. This is the real experience, right? Like, it's actually the most engaging part of life in Erinn is standing in one spot, right? After spending so much gold trying to dye your fit or to get the right items. It's so gratifying to stand in place and not talk to anybody.
So you're telling me that in a world where there's muggings, there's goblins, there's bears standing up on two legs, there's sheep that you can there's sheep that you can shear with.
I sheep the sheep.
Well, we'll talk about that later. There's sheep that you can shear with a suitcase. I've seen someone do it. It's incredible.
With a suitcase?
With a suitcase, she was just whacking the sheep with a suitcase and boom, wool came out. You're telling me that in a world like that, people would rather just stand around in one of the most boring cities, Dumbarton, and just look good. That's what they'd rather do. They'd rather just do that rather than socializing with friends, meeting new people, fighting monsters, and, gaining all this glory. And all they want to do is just stand there looking pretty.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
It's pretty wild. I mean, that's the fantasy life, right? Like, are you really living your dream if you're not just standing on a street corner someplace looking really pretty?
I guess not. I mean, you don't see people going up to like New York Square and just standing there for hours on end, do you?
No, but you know where you do see it?
Where?
The DMV.
Yo.
And what's the first letter in DMV? It's D.
D?
What's the first letter to C? Dumbarton.
It's D also.
They're both D. I'm just saying.
He just blew. Oh my God.
Maybe it's a conspiracy, but I feel like that's why, right? Like the idea of waiting gives you what? What other letter starts with a word that gives you hype, right? Dopamine. You get a dopamine kick, right?
So you're standing in Dunbarton for that dopamine, while the same way as you're standing at the DMV for you to get to driving.
Yes.
Because that also starts with D.
Driving, dopamine, DMV,
driving,
Dumbarton.
Dopamine. It's all tied together. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is nuts.
It's actually wild.
So you've been in Erinn. What do we call it again? Malaysians?
Yeah, Malaysians. Yeah.
Malaysians, right? We are Malaysians. Now, I'm new to that world, right? I've only been here for 2 days. Tell me the most recent spicy goodness in the world of Erinn.
All right. So you might not have heard since you're new here, but there was an election that was held in Dumbarton, and this dude named Big Parma just won by a landslide. But
I've seen him. I've seen his billboards all around Dumbarton.
You're everywhere, right? You can't escape the guy's face. You see his stupid haircut, that dumb smile. This guy is full of himself. He's
pretty charming, right?
He's good. He's kind of charming. He's kind of charming, but he's everywhere. Like, this dude has it on lock when it comes to charisma and just really campaigning. He really went hard on the campaign, and he won.
Okay, great.
Dumbarton has a president.
What was he running for?
President of Dumbarton, which, by the way, a lot of people didn't even know was a thing that you could do, right? Like,
I didn't think so too. It's just a town. Like, shouldn't he just be mayor? He went from mayor to president
immediately. Just broke the rules, and it's even wilder. I don't even think that it's a democracy in the kingdom around Dumbarton. I mean, I feel like he just kind of just transcended the rules. But ever since he got elected, right, it's just been scandal after scandal after scandal. It's kind of wild.
Okay, what kind of scandals is it like?
You get this, right? You didn't hear this from me, but you definitely heard it from me, right?
Okay,
word on the street is
recording. You're on camera.
Oh yeah. Is that over there? Right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. He got caught having an affair with a banner imp, and he may deny it up and down, right? But a banner imp.
So, did she? Or I guess I don't know if it's are imps of women or men, or I don't know how to deal with this in this day and age. Anyway, were they the person that came out with it, or
dropped the receipts? Dropped the receipts.
What?
Bugled it to everybody. Then dropped the picture in the Discord, the official Discord. It got buried in a sea of like disjointed conversations, but it's there.
Is that what that is? Where someone will you'll look up and there's words on the sky just flashing red and yellow?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's called bugling. Yeah.
That is very powerful. No one should have that kind of power here. No matter where it is, what kind of fantasy, that is dangerous for a society to have that kind of system.
The stuff you'll see flying in the sky, some people air all their dirty laundry on bugles. I'm telling you right now, that world chat is something else. And what's worse, this isn't like your regular beef, right? This is like people waging war with their wallets, right? Like, I'm talking premium bugling, not like the regular bugling, premium bugling, back and forth.
So you're telling me you have to pay to get these messages across the sky?
Yes.
So someone that just has infinite amounts of money, they can just be blasting off whatever kind of messages they want.
Whatever they want.
And as long as they have money, they just can keep talking and just like keep spreading this information.
That is true. That is correct.
That is a crazy system to have in this kind of society.
It's pretty wild out here.
Right. So back to Big Pharma, right? Big Pharma.
Big Pharma, like the cheese, right? Like
the cheese. Okay, like the cheese. Okay, got it. So this guy has been elected mayor. No, he's skipped over mayor and went straight to presidency.
Dude's literally the president.
And was it how long since he got elected did this scandal appear?
Literally day one.
Day one.
Day one.
This man. Let's bring him up. Bring him up on the screen. Can you bring him up on the screen?
Hey, look at this dude.
This man, president for a day, already has a scandal with. Can you bring up the person who he had an affair with?
Yeah.
Oh, that's them.
That's them.
That's them.
That's them.
That's them.
That is them. That's them.
That's crazy.
Them. That's wild, right?
That's crazy.
Hello and welcome back to World Bugle. No dead bees here because we have all the buzz in Erinn. Fresh news from Iria, we're now on day 3 of the Hobgoblin protest at Laterra Highlands. With no hobgoblins to mindlessly leap onto rafts, the raft rental business has suffered greatly. We have Bob Rampage on the scene.
Bob Rampage here. I'm at Laterra Highlands. Well, behind me, there's about a dozen angry, protesting hobgoblins. They've been at this for 3 whole days right now, but nobody knows exactly why they're protesting. I'm going to try to approach them for comment. Excuse me, goblins. Why are you protesting today? Well, you've heard it here first, folks. This is why the goblins are protesting. Back to you.
Thanks, Bob. When asked for comment on the situation, the chief of corps was quoted saying, doesn't matter. They'll just be farmed for exploration experience by tomorrow. The Corkle Tourism Bureau is assuring travelers that the situation is under control and that business will return to normal soon. That's all the news for now. Remember, shout into the void with World Bugle.
B34, Erinn Radio Hour.
Are you tired of wasting away in a boring, fully customizable homestead? Don't you miss the thrill of living in a tiny no-bedroom house with nosy neighbors? Then look no further than Senmeg Town. Find your new home in Senmeg Town with the realest real estate. We can set you up with a cozy no-bedroom, no-bathroom, good old-fashioned brick-built home. The bidding starts at $25 million.
Are you tired of hearing the same old tunes being played day after day in the town square? Looking for something new and different? Do you have aspirations to be the best bard in town? Then look no further than the Battle of the Bards. It's a battle royale on the main stage. Grab your loot and compose your sickest score scrolls. Only one bard will be left standing. Do you have what it takes? Make your way to the main stage and sign up today for the Battle of the Bards. Don't wait till it's too late. Be the best. Battle of the Bards.
Welcome back to World Bugle. No dead bees here because we got all the buzz in Erinn. Today is the 4th annual Leave a Dead Guild Day celebration in Dunbarton. Militians from all over the world are gathering in the town square to collectively leave their dead guilds at the same time. It's like New Year's Eve, but instead of hopeful glee, it's collective disappointment. Bob Rampage is on the scene.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Bob Rampage here in downtown Dunbarton, where it is incredibly lively tonight as players all gather in the town square to leave their guilds in unison at midnight. Now, we've all been there, joined a guild with promises of fun and engaging activities, only for it to fall flat like a great town rat. Today is your day to make the best of it all and say good day to the AFK. Now, let's see if we can land ourselves an interview for the World Bugle. Hey there, sir. Well, why are you crying like that? Hey, it's okay.
Don't need to... boys killed.
Okay.
Never trust a YouTuber.
All right, well, back to you. Back.
Thanks, Bob. That's all we have for now. And as always, shout into the void with World Bugle.
You're listening to the Erinn Radio Hour.
Inside my homestead, and everyone is invited to come hang out with me and all of my friends to see the best pool party in Mabinogi history. If you want, then you can join. It will cost no gold, not a single coin. To bring all your friends, Why is nobody here? Well, I guess I will have to go into the cities all around this world and bring the pool party
got no money and he's got no job. He sits on the ground and he mean. If we all come together, we can help out a beggar. So call in now.
Hello, we have a caller. Who's on the line?
Yes, it's me, your local rich guy from the land.
Hello, thanks for calling.
I'm calling in to tell you when I'm not giving the beggar a dime.
Why's that?
He's always scamming strangers into giving him money in stakes. I have a reason to believe he's not poor at all. I saw him drive around in a Bugatti the other day. Yep, a Bugatti.
Good morning, Malaysians. It's another beautiful day in Erinn. The jousting competition is taking off in full swing in Terra, and dare I say, the competition is quite fierce. With a whopping 2 competitors this week. 2 competitors in the jousting tournament. This week's battle will have you on the edge of your seat as reigning champion Muffin Hat squares up against newcomer Ergmeister 278.
Hello there! Are you suffering from a fantasy-like crisis like this poor individual? Why did I buy this armor set? I could have looked pretty! I am a burger! Well, worry no more. All you need to do is learn the skill Crisis Escape and you can hide from your enemies, family, and emotions. See how much happier she is? Wow, my mind has never been clearer. Another satisfied customer.
Hey, okay. Ruari, so fly you can't ignore him. From head to toe he dripping. His style is very different. Okay, the coldest, but he shows no emotion. He never cracks a smile, not even when you joking. If it's game time, he ready for action right away. Keeps his eyes wide. I'm not even talking anime. Never push him to the edge. He got everybody hella scared. Has a really, really low voice. Gotta pay attention what he said. Can't nobody do it like him, yeah, that's for sure. Legendary, you know it. Gotta keep that sword. Every opponent steady ducking him, they try to avoid. They don't want no problem with the GOAT Ruari. He ain't never scared, he ain't never worried. Keep the sword, time to re-up for the next journey. His life's an adventure, no, not super friendly, but he's honest and authentic, never capping, no pretending. Living life every night like I was Ruari. Keep the sword, go to war, just like I'm Ruari. They don't know the man behind the mask. Who he is, where he from, or his tragic past. I be living life every night like I was Ruari. Keep the sword, go to war, just like I'm Ruari. They don't know the man behind the mask. Who he is, where he from, or his tragic past. You don't wanna play no games with him, no sir. Any issue that might occur, he will get to it so quick, so fast, look like a blur. You already know what's up. If you talk about his childhood or his past, then please don't bring that up, cause that is forbidden. On the real, no kidding. Yes, he has emotions, but for real, he has no feelings. Enemies he killing, stacking loot to the ceiling. Plenty people love him, say his silence is appealing. Yeah, legend in the making. Tell me how could you hate him? Can't nobody break him. He's so underrated. Yeah, he got the strength of a giant, intellect of a genius, got the speed of a cheetah. I know many haven't seen it. What you looking at? He's an icon. You can hate all you want, but you can't deny him. You want the greatest? Where you got the right one. Ay, everything that you wanted, the one and only Ruari. Living life every night like I was Ruari. Keep the sword, go to war, just like I'm Ruari. They don't know the man behind the mask. Who he is, where he from, or his tragic past. I be living life every night like I was Ruari. Keep the sword, go to war, just like I'm Ruari. They don't know the man behind the mask. Who he is, where he from, or his tragic past. Yeah, ayy, pull out my sword like I'm Ruari. Yeah, all of my opponents gon' be sorry. Yeah, keep it so clean like I'm Ruari. Yeah, feeling so fresh like I'm Ruari. Ayy, Ruari.
This is like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour. Like, oh my god.
Hi, welcome back to World Bugle. No deadbeats here because we have all the buzz in Erinn. President Palmer has once again found himself mixed up in a bit of controversy. At only his 3rd day in office, the kingdom is faced with bizarre gold inflation rates. The citizens have all gathered in the town square to question the president on if he has a plan to tackle the situation.
like to state that these claims are false, frivolous, and downright baseless. My administration has not been secretly using Glennis's shop as a gold laundering operation in Dunbar. Mr. President, there's no proof to these claims. Mr. President, I don't know. Wait, what? You want me to address the allegations? We're here to talk about the gold inflation problem, but that's kind of suspicious, Mr. President. I think I'll be taking no further questions at this time.
Needless to say, after this interview, there was an investigation put into Big Parma's administration. More information on that later. That's all we got for today. Remember, shout it to the void with World.
You're listening to the Erinn Radio Hour.
Hey yo, Daisuke on that track, nerd and Ritz gonna run it back. Bloody and Lon came to rap with Hino-chan about to snap, so kick back and relax as we hijack this old story that Grandma used to tell me. Hey Mew, are you ready? Let's go!
Since I started out, the goddess used to call to me. Imagine growing all my fantasy life to be. We grind our way endlessly for real strength so we can emulate a story our elders used to say.
Don't wait, cause that clock is ticking. You don't want to meet your fate inside a shadow mission. I'm an alchemist, so I stay mixing. Better hit the deck of my wrist clicking. I'll conjure a storm, I'm leaving them shocked. Some of my guns, I'm rocking the block. My cylinder's chained, I'm loading my shot. Yo, Mew, tell them something.
Bloody rings, one scale to turn your world dark. Feel that chain wrap your neck, that's a death mark. Too ambitious, Earth 100, there ain't no one better. One swing for 1 million, need a phoenix feather.
Might be innovation, demonstrating the skill. Young malicious, knocked unconscious, but will never be killed. Fashion Nogi, see me rocking gold, black, brown, teal. Ice spear in the work, so I have no chill.
Searching for my own truth, acting like a real sleuth. Cotton god of disputes, fought all the battles in pursuit. But I'm coming back for seconds. Friends out, hands out, they beckon. Just vibing with my crew and sharing campfire stew.
Grandmaster Rixie on the scene, got the smoke for you. Hagi, DOD, Encore DOD, bust moves like it's policy. Sprinting at elven speed, time shift can't catch me. Forget it, you'll never see. Sandburst, got it, Dan 3.
Yeah, back in this track and I'm doing my thing like the idle pose. I'ma spread my wings, I'm burning my way like a sunburst shutter. Still ranking my skills so my damage is higher. Like the wolf got you feeling dire with a flame burst, I'ma bring the fire. It's a smash hit that you can't counter. Who's next? Check your status, yes,
Bloody back at it, I'm heavy standing, yo damage. Magnum shot my first choice, but no, these chains make me savage. Kunai storm raining down, shadow cloak won't make a sound. That's my skill set, I know how to control a crowd.
My enemies beware, chain crush them in the air. There ain't no drawbacks, crew be brewing schemes, they got my back. Whacking all your worries away, yeah. Bunking them haters, make them all pay.
Morrigan is saved, Queen Erowin's my bae. I'm the Dark Knight's enemy, the savior of the day, the hero in the shadows, the star of the dawn, obliterating darkness as I stride through the storm.
Homie, I'm feeling divine. Crusader skills, top of the line. No, I don't judge, but when I draw blades, I split the apostles with genius rhymes. Yeah, they call me a demigod, shocking from most of my lightning rod. Ignoring your pride when I care with these bars hitting hard like a meter drop. Catch me coming out the woodwork, chilling out in Dougal, hanging out with Tracy, my numero uno. Weaving, fishing, cooking, refining, do it all while the wreck is shining. Flow so hot, go rasp jealous. King 14 breasts, my boy Marcellus. Real ones that'll stick with the one and only, so see you next time on Mabinogi.
This is like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour.
Learn the art of dance, the rhythmic motion that can capture the hearts of onlookers this whole world over. Even you can learn to be a star at the Dance One Academy. Enroll today on Channel 4 in the Terra Castle Great Hall. Be a star. Join us and learn to express yourself to the fullest. Dance One Academy. It's not basic, it's art. Yo, tired of basic default dance moves? Want to learn to elevate your footwork to something premium? Then stop standing around and make your way to the Terra Great Hall, Channel 1, to enroll in Dance 2 Academy. Flex on the poor. No, literally. If you pay us, we'll teach you how to boast power. You will literally steal the hearts of onlookers this whole world over with your wealth and your premium dance skills. Never be basic at Dance 2 Academy. Want a break from the ads? Sign up for premium service, and you'll still get ads on this live stream. Premium service has no effect on the ads of this stream, and doing so will not stop the ads from playing on this live stream. Good morning, Malaysians. It's another beautiful day in Erinn. I'm Mabinogi coming to you live from the pop-up studio in Imane, Maka. Today is the 3rd annual Join a Guild celebration being held in Dunbarton. If you're a guild leader and you want to net yourself some GP, then the town square is probably where you'll want to be. In other news, the CO Island Music Festival is under fire due to a rising concern of potential golem attacks. When asked for comment, the event coordination staff informed the public that it is a secure and safe environment that's fun for all skill levels, and that the festival will continue as planned. Their reputation's on the line after the incident at Skathat's Beach last year.
Erinn Radio Hour? Oh my god!
Standing and turching out with the homies. Just kick back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me. You'll find me AFK.
Charge that, you're full speed. Can't stop me, boy, I'm a stampede. All these spectators better stand back, cause I'm explosive on this track. 6 feet tall in the shark rope killer. Go get another put instead of getting the W's on a mission. I'll never stop, I'm ascending. I'm in it to win it. I'm leaving them when it is over. My life is a game that it's under control. I don't need a controller. I'm breaking the code like I'm not a client. Got a human enough for the giant. Don't even decline. I'm bringing the soul to the soul stream. I've been repping this game since the day it was mainstream. Like an alchemist mixing, I'm never switching. Do you think that I do this is for the attention?
Turching out with the homies. Just kick back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me. We're all just AFK standing and turching out with the homies. I'm kicked back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me, cause I'm just AFK.
Back in the track and I feel like a villain. I'm steady killing all the naysayers. I'm a dragon slayer, I'm a team player. Show them X7, tell them see you later. Man, I'm bringing the bars that are hotter than rasp. I'm bursting ass, got you asthmatic. Why you looking shocked? Am I that static? Not a final hit, cause I'm back at it. If they criticize your playstyle, they're gas. It's toxic, let's talk about the meta for your face. It's a drop kick, huh? It's a drop kick. What? It's a drop kick. Let the people try that game their way or they'll drop it.
Standing and turching out with the homies.
Send me a shit to know.
Just kick back in my Mabinogi.
Take it in my Mabinogi.
Don't act like you do not know me.
You already know
We're
me.
all just AFK standing and turching out with the homies. I'm kicked back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me, cause I'm just AFK. Standing and turching out with the homies. Just kick back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me. You'll find me AFK. Standing and turching out with the homies. Just kick back in my Mabinogi. Don't act like you do not know me. You'll find me AFK.
If my life is a game, then it's under control. I don't need a controller. I'm breaking the code like I'm not a client. Got a human enough for the giant. Don't even decline. I'm bringing the soul to the soul stream. I've been repping this game since the day it was mainstream. Like an alchemist mixing, I'm never switching. Do you think I did this is for the attention? Criticize your playstyle, they gas. That's toxic. Let's talk about the meta for your face. It's a drop kick. What? It's a drop kick. Huh? It's a drop kick. Let the people try the game their way. It's a drop kick.
And we're back to the Erinn Radio Hour podcast. Still with my guest, Muffin Hat.
Hey.
Now, Muffin Hat, I want to tell you something.
What's up?
Oh, no, sorry. I want to inform you and what made me come to Erinn in the first place.
What brought you to Erinn?
So, have you seen this show called, what is it? Erinn School?
A server school?
What's it
server
called?
school?
Server School. Yes, exactly. Love that show.
Holy,
super big fan. I was sitting there one night, working out, pumping iron, getting buff and swole. I'm a giant, by the way. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, you're pretty big.
Pretty beefy guy, gotta keep my gains, gotta keep
I respect it.
Gotta keep soul any way possible.
Eating a lot of that elk,
by
right?
any means necessary, among other things, but some legal, some not,
Yeah.
But this show, man, hilarious. All the people talk like they're not like the robots, or they just have this way of talking that just like so particular, and it makes me Alexina, or oh no, wait. Did you see that episode with the chef?
Yeah. The chef episode. That's like my favorite episodes.
My too. So, do you know about this other guy named Manus?
Yeah.
So when I was in Dumbarton. I keep forgetting.
Dumbarton.
Dumbarton. There we go. Thank you for correcting me. I was saying it wrong the whole time. So I went to his potion shop, right? Get some potions, right? Expecting to see Manus, and this exact copy of Manus was there. Get this though. He was a lighter complexion.
Huh?
He was not the Manus that I knew. And he started speaking Korean to me.
What?
Yes, he was Korean. And so he had the same facial structure,
Yeah,
right?
same structure.
But he has much lighter complexion. He was white.
You saw a white Manus?
White Manus. Korean white Manus. Have you ever seen the guy?
No, I've never seen Korean white Manus before.
I snuck a picture up. Here. Pull it up.
Oh my God, that's so uncanny. What the?
It looks just like it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks just...
I don't know what happened.
What's up with that? Did you like walk into some parallel void or something? Is this like alternate universe Manus?
I was so scared because I've seen him in radio and what is it? Erin's school time? Server school. I've seen regular Manus in server school. So when I walked into the potion shop, to the healer house, I thought I was gonna be greeted with regular Manus from healer shop, or from I keep fumbling the name, server school. But it was this guy. I was so terrified. I snapped a picture with my phone and I walked out.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. He looks like a buff dude. It's kind of scary.
I froze up. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. So I walked out, and you know what? I thought I was going crazy, so I turned right back around. I walked into that healer house again. I was greeted with regular Manus.
What the? I don't know how to describe that. Like, that's so weird.
I don't know. I'm new. I don't know. I haven't been to Erinn. I've only been to Erinn for a couple of days. I thought this was a common occurrence, maybe like a secret Easter egg or anything. But
that doesn't happen. That's never happened.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen normally.
That's not normal.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. What happened to me? And if you ever see, I would advise to any listeners of this podcast, if you ever see white Korean Manus, to send them my way. I want to ask him a few questions. I'll have him on the show. I'd love to have him on the show.
Be interesting to poke his brain. Be very interesting.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
The idea of like a white Korean Manus. It's like three different things.
It's crazy. There's just so many layers to this.
It's a lot of layers.
How do you a lot of layers. So, speaking of the residents of Dumbarton.
Yeah, good old Dumbarton.
Dumbarton, I love the place. Love all the peacock guys. Love all the peacocks over, standing everywhere. Just
chilling.
Just chilling, right? Yeah. What is the deal with some people claiming that they see meteors falling from the sky, meteors on the ground, but some people apparently cannot see them at all. What's the deal with that?
Like big chunks of meteor just sticking out of the ground, right?
Just sticking out of the ground, yes.
You see. So
I don't see them. Some people say they're there. I don't see them. I try to walk where they say there's a medium. I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All right. So I can explain this one. So when you enter the world of Erinn, we are Malaysians, right? Yeah. We're
yes, exactly.
Immortal, timeless beings, right? Or rather, we experience time differently than the NPCs of our world, if you will, right? Than the normal folk.
Okay.
But
right, I see.
We don't all experience time the same way, even amongst ourselves. So get this, right? Like, my timeline is different from your timeline. Even though we're in the same, like, plane right now, your time's different than my time. So, like, in my time, right? Like, I could have just, like, lived through some crazy war or event that leaves me just, like, hating God for some reason, right? Like, I could lose faith in this world's gods. Whereas in your world, like, everything's good. You didn't see that world-changing event that is definitely, most certainly going to happen. You didn't get there yet.
So there's going to be a life-changing event, a world-changing event, cataclysm. Multiple of them.
Yeah. You just haven't experienced it yet.
And I haven't experienced it. So but that's going to happen?
It's going to happen.
No matter what.
The timeline is finite. Like, these things have to happen. But from the moment you enter Erinn, it's a different time for each of us, right? So because I got here before you, I already lived it, but you haven't yet. So it's going to happen to you. The world will literally shift around you, but other people may not see what you see.
You're racking my brain, dude.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
It's what?
Well, I guess I just better beef up and get ready for this cataclysm. At least I have some direction on what to do now.
Eat elk.
On my time in Erinn.
Elk meat.
Yeah, elk. All right. Find some elk. So
in Erinn, I don't know why, but like if somebody speaks Korean to you, you'll still understand it, even though you didn't understand it. Like, you might not have noticed this, but a lot of the folks are speaking Korean out loud now. Yet the words just kind of fly into your brain, like you know what they said.
So you're saying in the world of Erinn, people can be speaking different languages, and we will all understand them.
As long as that different language is Korean, yes.
As long as it's Korean. So if someone's speaking Japanese, Spanish, French, we won't understand them, but it's an exception for Korean?
Yes. Only Korean.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How's it going, Malaysians? Thank you so much for listening. This has been the Radio Hour broadcast. At this point on, I got some sick tunes to play you out on, but before that, a moment for our sponsor. Server School is the hit drama TV series in Erinn today. If you haven't watched it yet, well, you should. It's pretty darn good. We got a snippet here to play for you, and then we're gonna play you out with some sick music. This has been, again, the Radio Hour broadcast. Totally not an April Fool's joke, definitely real, and back from the dead.
Ever since that fiasco at the talent show, the top brass ordered me to investigate this so-called Moongate. Should it be deemed unsafe, I have strict orders to destroy it.
You really have no reason to worry. It's perfectly safe.
Gordon, according to this attendance sheet, you're down one student. Care to explain?
The idiot ran into the gate, what can I say?
So, the gate's not safe.
The gate's safe!
Then where is the student?
You guys, you have to help me.
You said it was safe.
I lied.
Server School. New episodes coming out eventually.
Kind of like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour. Like, oh my god.
50% of my power, 100% heat. Take a seat. This a game. I'm steady cheating the system. Check your wisdom. Don't underestimate the greatest noob in Domby. Don't underestimate the greatest noob in Domby. Don't underestimate the greatest noob in Domby. Dressed up like a cow, cause I'm bringing the beef. That's 2% of my power, 100% heat. Take a seat if this a game game, I'm steady cheating the system. Check your wisdom, don't underestimate the greatest new been done. But yeah, my flow is kinda wacky and my fashion sense is tacky. Please don't at me, you should know that I'm a boss, not a lackey. They attack me, call me weak, mom, but I'm still here, not dead. Yeah, from tier to know the area, I'm reborn to put fear in ya. I'm feeling reforged on this track, dragon slasher on my back. Man, it's flowing through my veins, man, you might get sapped. Bring the thunder, make it rain and then I plunder. Never blunder, make them wonder, these monsters get torn asunder. 2 blades in my hand, final hit, rank 1, it's legit. My enemies, they fumble, they can't beat the church of bundle. You can catch me running rundle. Yeah, you can catch me running rundle. That's how you used to get the pirate outfit back in the day.
Yeah.
The real one's what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Rundle. I'm dressed up like a cow cause I'm bringing the beef. That's 2% of my power, 100% heat. Take a seat if this a game, I'm steady cheating the system. Check the wisdom, don't underestimate the greatest noob and dumby. That's right, yeah, my flow is kinda wacky and my fashion sense is tacky. Please don't at me, you should know that I'm a boss, not a lackey. They attack me, call me weak, Bob, but I'm still here, not dead. Yeah, from tier Chanel to area, I'm born to put fear in ya. I'm from Erie, I'll put the fear in ya, huh? I'm from Erie, I'll put the fear in ya. Yeah, I'm from...
Come from the ground, earth makes a sound so loud from the floor, shaking boulders and breaking the doors gives me more power. The louder it gets and the rocks give way with the weight of my steps. I'm obsessed with the soil from which we all came. If life is a game, then I'll play till I reign. Remain at the top of the mountain and watch as you fall, and you're caught in an avalanche fall. Wheels will burn rock, spit on my ground, and shadows fall, and the sound from my head. Bow!
This is like totally like the Erinn Radio Hour. Like, oh my god.
Outlaws, I'm gunning. If you see me coming, don't try running. Let me tell you something. I'm bringing law to this land. Fill your eyes with that sand. When it bursts, leave you blind. I'm the worst. I'm an alchemist. You don't test me. Got the original gat on my wrist. Hear that click? You won't exist when I flow like water. Hit hard like a cannon. Make you fight a flame burst. Make it hot to stand up. It's an honor cause I'm bringing you down like a pal. Your life flashed in a bit. That's a critical hit. They stay stacked. That's a theory, not a query. Hear that? And let's roll, I'ma charge right through ya. Bullet rushing, I'll school ya. The way of the gun, yeah, I learned that for fun. Dude, you're done, who's the bandit? I'm stealing your soul. And I'm stealing the show, I just thought you should know. Call me some ducky, got money here by the buckets. Make a ruckus while you're fussing. Got pistols out, now I'm busting. Yeah, be trusting, never running, come correct or you're dead. You make one wrong move and we're all in your head. I'm not done yet, still in the thing, so my boss, you having fun yet? Got your whole convoy stopped, tell them run that. I'm that bandit that you cannot catch. Got me playing rough, steady, trying to bite me, scrub a gruff. I'm too tough. Yeah, I'm too tough. Let me tell you, all my homies, we came up from the rough. None of establishments, but we steal them cause our scammers it begins. Listen up, bandits, cause I'm running the show. If you're looking for a battle, then get ready to go. My cylinder's chained. I'm about to make it rain on your graves. I'll shock you all and make it look like a rave. Yo, let me tell you now, I'm the baddest in Mabinogi. On the Elixir server is where I met all my homies. Man, they really don't know it's my golden time flow. So kick back, relax, and show the haters the dough. Outlaws, I'm gunning. If you see me coming, don't try running. Let me tell you something. I bring the law to the land. Fill your eyes with the sand. When it bursts, leave you blind. I'm the worst. I'm an alchemist, so don't test me. Got the original gat on my wrist. Hear that click? You won't exist when I flow like water. Hit hard like a cannon. Make you fight a flame burst. Make it hard to stand up. It's an honor. Cause I'm bringing you down like a pal. Your life flashed in a bit. That's a critical hit. They stay stacked. That's a theory, not a query. Hear that? And let's go.
Is this the Erinn Radio Hour? Oh my god!